All right, we're getting ready to leave. We're going to take some time this morning, and we're going to head out and do some metal detecting. Looks like a nice day, end of the year. All the machines are in the car. Yep, ready to go. We are too. All right, here we are. This is our first stop. We're gonna take a look around, see what we can find. This is an old boat ramp. Been here for a long time, mostly airboats near the St. Johns River. See what we can find. We're going to be using the Nokta Impact today. See what we got. Interesting. So you got the alligator gel and a few things to make sure that the animal life won't bother us or get too close to us. Got alligators here, of course. It may rain a little bit later, but we're ready for that. Let's take a look and see what we can find. All right, well, I forgot some of my things here. Forgot my knee pad, forgot my shovel. We're gonna pick those up right now. All right, one of the big problems with going anywhere in public, of course, with a metal detector, for those of you who don't know it, is this sort of thing. People just show up and they sit there and they stare at you while you do your hobby. Now, if you did this with anybody else, you'd be in trouble, but not here. Gotta watch for snakes here. Boy, there's a lot of metal here. A lot of metal. A lot of stuff. Mostly beer can, tops, young bamboo, and mud. That works a lot. $30, $33, $36. Oh, there's a good one. 78. See what we got. 78. Pretty much on top of the service. Pretty big, probably a can top. Got an overload. So let's see what we got here. Might be a coin. Would be interesting if it was. Oh, no. Probably a beer can. It's almost always a beer can. Always. A beer can. We shall see. 78's pretty good. Yep. What do we got? Here it is. And it's a... Huh. Well, there's what is it? One of those soup tins or whatever, right? You get your noodle soup in, or is it a survival cup? I don't know. There's not any writing on it, but it's just waste metal, like all waste metal. Junk. Seems to be working. Somebody's still down there wandering around. Yeah, no alligators today. It's a couple days after Christmas, so things are pretty quiet so far. I have got the impact set up to run with both vibration and sound through the wireless headphones. So it's a pretty good machine. This is a great machine. You don't see people raving them and running around with these. There's a lot of machines. The Strong 51. I get some birds today. Nice and windy, so the eagles and the other boys like to fly a lot. Go down here and see if we can get rid of some of the trash we've collected over the last few hunts. Got a lot of it. This area here is wet still. It rained recently. And you also have to keep a real good eye out for alligators here. And snakes. This is still wild country here, believe it or not. Not too far from Cocoa Beach. We will see. Yeah, we're getting rid of some of the garbage in our pouch here. Last couple hunts, various places. Got to empty out the garbage. You forget about it after a while. Next thing you know, your pouch weighs 800 pounds, full of waste metal and pieces of bottle caps and this kind of stuff. Whenever I get to a park that's got a couple of good-sized barrels, do my best to clean them out. Most of it, some of it you just got to dump upside down. You got so much junk in there. This is one thing you should do wherever you hunt, is make sure you clean up the garbage you dig. Get rid of it. Don't leave it in the ground. Pretty wet around here. All right, back to detecting. Very nice 66. 66. Shallow. Let's see if we can find a coin here. This place is full of garbage. Let's see if we can find a coin. That'd be nice. Let's see what we got as a 66 here. 66. Let's see. 66 on the impact. Nice solid signal. Right there. Hello. What do we got? Looks like a coin. 66. What do we got? Probably a penny, right? I don't know. Looks about the size of a dime, but I can't quite read it. We'll have to clean it up a little later and take a look at it. Yeah. Yep. Probably a dime. Huh. First coin we found, though. Not too bad. Can't ground balance here. Just can't ground balance. I'm not even sure what frequency I'm operating. Let me see here. What's my frequency? This is 14. Let's go up to 20. There we go. Very solid 25. Never know what those low ones are. Get a lot of really good signals in here. $61. An inch. A lot of good signal. You got to watch for alligators around here. They would love to get a hold of you. It's been used for about 100 years probably, this area, or more, when the Indians were here. So, decent place to detect. Nobody usually bothers you. Here's an 85. Right in an anthill. Don't see any snakes or alligators so far. 82. Two inches deep, it says. Let's see what we got here. 82 is pretty good signal. Highly conductive, 20 kilohertz. So we will see what we got here. If we got anything at all. Dig this up. Now, there are some parks in Florida here. I go in and something immediately bites me. And makes my arm swell up, and I end up in the hospital for 2 weeks. So a lot of poisonous stuff here. It's kind of like Australia. All right, let's see what we got here. It's down there. That's just me getting the shovel. There it is, right there. What is that? What is that? Piece of boat hardware. Boat hardware. It's part of a boat cleat or lighting assembly off the bow of a boat. Don't know how long it's been here, maybe since the 1950s. Interesting artifact though. I like it. I'll clean that up later. Oh. We'll find some jewelry around here. That would be nice, wouldn't it? 22. Not digging the real low ones. Let's see. Got a lot of aluminum out here. Solid 37. Solid 37. See what this is. 37. Usually it's not a good thing, but we'll try it. 37 might be our lucky number. Inches right there. Let's see, we'll cut our plug. Cut the plug. 37. Usually nothing good at 37, but we will check it anyway. Jewelry runs pretty low, so this might be a big diamond ring somebody dropped on their way to the airboat. But again, probably not. Let's see. Still down in the hole, where it ought to be. So let's take a look. Pinpointer and all. Love this Garrett machine. That's got our club logo on it. I put our club logo on one side and a measuring scale on the other for photo documentation, just for it. Oops. Nice loud, right over there. Remember, this is a 37. This isn't really exactly what I'd consider a top of the line signal, but for jewelry, it is right here. What do we got? Pop tab? It's a pop tab! Who doesn't love pop tabs? I don't love pop tabs. And there's so many various kinds and sizes, you can never really quite get a number on them. They're a necessary evil. If you want to dig jewelry, you gotta dig pop tabs. Clear the dirt away. All right. Grab the impact. Try again. We're using a pretty good sized coil on it because there's not, you know, there's trash, but it's far between, so it's not a big stack of it. So we'll run it on the 4-tone system. Another good one. 39. More waste metal. These used to go all the way through, but they didn't bother to cut the grass down here. That's where you find the alligators, right down in there. That's where the nasty stuff is, down in there. There's a can. See how people are? Yeah, there's a soda can laying there on this, you know. More garbage, boats, boat junk. Anyway, it's easy digging here. Easy digging. Easy digging. Got one guy in a pickup truck earlier looking around. Usually a lot of pickup guys come through here in the morning on their way to work and take a look and wish they were fishing. Can't blame them. Some of them are retired and actually come here and do some fishing. I got a really loud one here in the 60s. I don't know. This is probably a flattened can the way it sounds, or another pop tab. We shall see what we got. And don't forget to become too engrossed into your diggings without looking around. Alligators, like cats, like to sneak up on you. They see you, they'll creep forward real slow like a cat. When you're bent down looking for your little coin, they're going to grab your leg and drag you to the depths. So you got to keep your eyes open around here, especially when you're alone, right? All right, let's see what we got. Here it is. And oh, looks like an ancient medallion by probably the Budweiser company. Another one of those can things. These are the old soup can deals, or it might have been, I guess it's a regular beverage can. Down there a long time. Got grass growing up through it. Archaeological remains for future generations. No good. This is why I don't dig those signals, but you never know. It could have been a gold ring. Said it's been raining, so potholes filled with water. Another low signal. I think I'm probably going to increase my discrimination a bit. $15, $16, $34. Run it up to 30 and set it. Try to do a ground balance. Nope, not working. It's an 82, 73. Very narrow, very high signal. It is an 01. An inch or less right here. If it's a coin or another can, you never know. We'll see here in just a second. Bottle cap, I think. Yep. Bottle cap. Good signal for a bottle cap. This is where I like to use the E-track a lot of times, because I could, I can see, because it has a 2-coordinate system. It has double numbers, conductivity and ferrous content. Although not really, but that's what we call them, and it gives you a bigger matrix. These machines that just give you one number are rather limited and able to determine what it actually is. The E-track, CTX, those versions of the machines give you a dual number system, which I like. Basically with those you never dig anything, because you know pretty much what everything is. It takes the fun out of it. Anyway, bottle cap. All right, here we got a nice 75 right here. Solid from all directions, 73, 75. Let's dig this one. 1 inch according to this. Right there. Let's see what we got. Always try to dig a plug or a trap door, even if you're somewhere where nobody, it's not exactly a manicured lawn. You don't want to leave big traces behind. Pisses people off, and you can't blame them. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? Good 70, good Signal. It's up in the 70s. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, an amazing, it's one of those eyelets for a tarp or something. Came through pretty good. Piece of aluminum, you know, very conductive. Sounds good. So many things sound so good. Turn out to be not so bad, but not what you're looking for in the way of wealth building, so to speak. There you go, here's a piece of Coke can. Rousing 31 on that signal. 31. You can see down around the lower ends of the discrimination. You know, people are always like, oh, don't use any discrimination. Are you crazy? You crazy? Don't use any discrimination? Yeah. There we go. Lots of stuff around here. You can tone out a lot of junk. Once you figure out how much junk is on your site, what kind it is, you can filter it out. Maybe you'll miss a baby gold ring, but that's only probably worth 30 bucks anyway. Who cares? You want quantity or quality? Well, I want both. I guess there's two sides of that story. All right, here we come to the beach. Here's the overpass, and here's the Florida River. Nice day today. Today I think is the 27th, I think. A couple days after Christmas. And straighten this stupid camera up here. Take a quick hike down here and take a look. Is that a snake there? I don't think so. This is just a regular beach. This is actually, the tide's fairly low, I think. Airboats go through here. They like low tide stuff. So I don't know what you're going to find along there except more the 37, 47. Lots of targets. Wet ground. Huh. Maybe I'll make this an entire episode, the beach here. And it's going to stay low because it's winter. There are areas around here where we used to have steamboats in the 1860s and the 1870s. Used to pull up along these areas. So you never know what you're going to find. 81. Very, very solid. Very solid 81. 81, no matter which way you swing it. Let's see what we got here. One inch deep, it says. It might be a coin. Getting a lot of interference here. We got power lines running under here, maybe. Hard to tell. I think I hear the sound of a can again. Or something. What is it? Uh-oh. Got another piece of aluminum of some kind here. Just pulled it out. More melted aluminum. Where does this stuff come from? Well, first we thought maybe campfire. You know, I saw the can in the fire. But this is, it takes 3 or 4 cans or more melted into a 2 or 3 pound piece of aluminum. More junk. So get a good 70 on this. Not sure what we're going to get though. Let's see. Oh, there goes an airboat. There he goes. Up the river. Got a whole bunch of people on it. Well, this is the tourist airboat. Okay, it's hard to say. Yeah, there they go. Nice and warm out today. Good day. A couple of days ago it was pretty cold. It's in the 50s.